Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Okay, bit of a game update. I thought we'd take a wee look at it. After becoming one of 2024's highest rated Steam releases, this Resident Evil inspired horror game is coming to Nintendo Switch and PS4 this month. Before we even begin, it's funny how every horror game Games Radar talks about is Resident Evil inspired. I don't know, it's like, let's just use a clickbait title and go with it. I just noticed that lately, every time I'm looking for horror news and horror games, it's always Resident Evil inspired. Anyway, let's get started. Horror Sickos, I bring spectacular news. Crow Country is coming to Nintendo Switch and PS4 on October 16th, just in time for the Halloween vibes. If you haven't heard of Crow Country and you're a fan of horror, specifically PS1 era Resident Evil and Silent Hill, well, you've been missing out, friend. It's a survival horror game that wears its inspirations on a sleeve, featuring that classic fixed camera perspective and PS1 style graphics, but it manages to innovate enough in its camera, gameplay, and puzzles that it isn't derivative. I also like that it's short enough that you can finish it in a couple of long sessions and move on to other spooky offerings, perhaps from our list of the best horror games. Don't just take it from me, Crow Country currently has 3,167 Steam reviews, and an astounding 98% of them are positive, leaving the game with an overwhelmingly positive rating. Games Radar's 4 out of 5 star Crow Country review calls it a fantastic recreation of retro horror, with great puzzles and good atmosphere and world building. The story is set in 1990 and centers around the mysterious disappearance of Edward Crow and the abrupt closure of his titular theme park, Crow Country. As Special Agent Mara Forrest, you've been tasked with the investigation into these matters, and as you might expect, things get weird pretty quickly after you arrive. As revealed by director Adam Vian on Twitter, Crow Country's release on Switch and PS4 is accompanied by new language options, including Italian, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. It's also getting its first official launch in Asia. Looking ahead, here are blah blah blah. Right, that is it. God, that was a terrible article. That is cringe-worthy dialogue. I was near hurting myself having to read that out. Anyway, I haven't heard of it. I had a wee look on Steam and there's a demo, so I've added to the library. I might have a wee crack at it sometime during the week, see what my schedule's like, and see if it's worth actually getting the full version. It's only like 16 quid or something on Steam for the full version, so I don't know what to charge for games on Nintendo Switch, because I always seen that as like a child's platform, if that makes sense. Like, I know N64 had a range of games on GameCube, etc., but the Switch just seems like it's for kids. I like the Wii, it's sort of family stuff, kid stuff, and not really adult horror. And I haven't really had anybody tell me like a whole range of games, to suit likes of my taste, so fair enough. Anyway, there you go, there's that. Let me know what you think. And until next time, go to the channel, do the clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.